Nikita, just while we're talking about the sprint, do you welcome its return this weekend? Are you looking forward to it?
I think sprint's a great format. I've really enjoyed it on the tracks that I've known very well from my early days of racing, like Monza and Silverstone. Plus, it makes every day, a bit more spicy. You wake up and you know that you have something to fight for, and that will really matter. Where I think Brazil is a bit of a different challenge. I've never been to this track, and unfortunately didn't get any virtual laps on the circuit. So it definitely is the track that is challenging and will require more than just one session to get up to speed. But I guess I'll just have to deal with it.
Just to pick you up on something you say, that you've done no simulation work here at all.
Unfortunately, no, I wasn't able to.
Okay, so it is really the first time you do a lap on Friday morning is your first lap of this track. How hard is that going to make the weekend?
Probably harder than I'd like, but it's just the reality at the moment. Hopefully that will change next year. And if I could tell you the amount of YouTube videos I watch from Interlagos, it's probably more than any other circuit, so I'm ready.
Good. And can we throw it back to last weekend with you as well? Because you had a tremendous first stint, keeping Daniel and Valtteri Bottas behind you for a bit. How much did you enjoy that?
I think it wasn't. I cannot really take that credit for keeping Daniel behind me, but
take it. It's all right.
I had a decent first lap. I was actually good, and I would say in the circumstances that everybody found themselves, it was good to stay out of trouble. And by staying out of trouble, I gained a few positions. And the whole first stint, the car was doing what I wanted it to. We sacrificed the setup slightly in qualifying to get a better setup for the race, which was a great call by my engineering team. But unfortunately, we had a slow pit stop, which then put the people like Daniel in the place where they should be, and made their race better, and mine was a bit painful from there onwards.
From the outside, it looks like that was the first time you've been properly in the mix this year. Is that how you see it, and how good is that for your confidence?
I think I've been properly in the mix before with my team, because the pace was good comparing between the two cars, but it was the first time I was actually able to think about Nicholas and in a way George. So yeah, that was a good feeling, and hopefully more of that feeling to come this weekend.
Thank you. And do you think the car will be as competitive, relatively, here as it was in Mexico?
I really don't know, because we started FP1 so far from Williams on the dirty track in Mexico that we thought it would be a very tough weekend, and then actually the pace was better than we thought, and it's just changing all the time based on the conditions, so I would be careful with making my sayings right now.